Hey guys, welcome back to my show. Before we begin, I would like to give a big shout out to my family and to freelancer Shaila ma'am and everyone else who has supported me. Without them, I would not be sitting here and talking to you guys about so many different topics. So before any further ado, let's just begin. Okay, so today I'll be doing a book talk on the Mysterious Benedict Society. I'll be doing an author talk on Daniel Handler, and I'll be reading you one of my greatest story yet, which is the FIFA Championship. That's my greatest story yet because that may be the longest story I've written so far. But I've written long books too, which I'm currently working on, but that might be the longest story, yeah. Okay, so let's begin. So let me just start with the Mysterious Benedict. Are you a gifted child looking for special opportunities? Dozens of children respond to this peculiar ad in the newspaper and are then put through a series of mind-bending tests, which readers take along with them. Only 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls, succeed. The challenge is to go on a secret mission that only the most intelligent and inventive children can complete. To accomplish it, they will have to go undercover at the Learning Institute for the Very Enlightened. But the only rule is that there are no rules, but what they'll find in the hidden underground tunnels of the school is more than your average school supplies. So if you're gifted, creative, or happen to know more school, they could probably use your help. This book was written by Triton Lee Stewart, and it was published on April 1st, 2008. And yeah, that's book 1 of 4, so it's like a series. The second book in the series is The Mysterious Benedict Society and the Perilous Journey. Third one is The Mysterious Benedict Society and the Prisoner's Dilemma. And the fourth one is The Mysterious Benedict Society and the Riddle of Ages. So you guys can check that out if you like. Let's just move on now. Okay, so let me do an author talk on Daniel Handler. He is the author of 7 novels, including Bottle Grove, which is forthcoming from Bloomsbury Publishing in the United States in August 2019 and in the United Kingdom in November 2019. As Lemony Snicket, he is responsible for numerous books for children, including Swarm of Bees, illustrated by Rila Alexander. His books have sold more than 70 million copies and have been translated into 40 languages and have been adapted for screen and stage. The first season of Netflix adaptation of series of unfortunate events, for which he has served as executive producer and writer, won a 2018 Peabody Award for its lively excellence, strange silliness, and compelling storytelling, and the Teleplay Award. And the Teleplay won a 2019 Writers Guild Award. He lives in San Francisco. Daniel Handler lives in San Francisco with the illustrator Lisa Brown, to whom he is married and with whom he has collaborated on several books and one son. He has many events coming. He had many events in the past in 2019, such as the silent reading party, the many things. There was like a writer's guest bartending series in Brooklyn, New York. Then there was a event in Camarillo, public library in Camarillo, California. There was a public space academy kind of event in Brooklyn, New York. Then there was one in Nightstone. Not in Nightstone. There was like a show kind of thing in Pleasant, CA, which is Pleasant, California, with Nick Stone. And they had one in Danville, California, with Matthew Zapruder. And there are many others. So yeah. Now let me just tell you a little bit about his books. So he writes novels and not novels, books for holidays, assorted and sundry, and one as a book, all while penning children's book as Lemony Snicket. And his website is really unique, as it has a lot of things. So let me just read something from his website. Let me just repeat this. Writes novels the basic aid. Watch your mouth, add oops. Why we broke up, we are pirates, all the dirty part, waterproof. And not novels, weather. Girls standing alone, hurry up and wait. Books for holidays, the baby in the manger, the lump of coal, the latke couldn't screaming. So he has written many poem kind of things also. So that's really cool. Okay, now let me just read you a short excerpt, or I could just read the whole thing of my story. Okay, so this book, this story which I've written is the FIFA Championship. So let me begin. One day, Hannah was walking in the jungle with her best friend Kelly. They'd been pals since their childhood. They both were laughing at each other's joke and enjoying themselves. As they went ahead, a loud rustling noise came from the bushy bushes. Hannah and Kelly were really scared and held each other's hands tight. They continued walking, and all of a sudden Kelly fell down a huge hole. Hannah knew what to do. She quickly took out a phone from her baggy jeans and called the emergency helpline. In less than an hour, the ambulance came and took Kelly on a stretcher into the ambulance and gave her oxygen from an oxygen mask. Hannah was crying a lot as she could not see her best friend in such a state. She held Kelly's hand in her own and started crying uncontrollably. The nurse comforted Hannah and told her that Kelly would just be fine. Gradually, Hannah stopped crying and she was back to normal. After 3 hours, now everyone reaches the hospital and Kelly is dragged out of the ambulance on a stretcher. She was taken into the emergency room and the doctor took some tests to see whether she was still alive or not, and to also see whether any body part was damaged. And on the other hand, Hannah was told to wait outside in the waiting room, and so she patiently waited there. On the other hand, Kelly was in the emergency room. The doctors put a syringe in the body and doing all sorts of things. After a few days, Kelly was discharged from the hospital, and the first person she met was Hannah. Hannah was horrified when she saw Kelly's state, as she had an artificial leg and a plaster on her hand and some dressing on her forehead. But she was really happy to have her best friend back. It's Kelly's first running championship without both her legs. She felt really nervous as she did not know how she would compete with the other players, as they absolutely learned and had both their legs. For days, Kelly was crying. She could not stop herself as she started getting nightmares that you cannot even imagine. In her nightmares, she was told that she was the ultimate loser and would never succeed in life. Hannah always comforted her and told her that God would always be with her and would never let her fail. After all that, Hannah told us she started getting energetic and decided to do her daily workout assigned to her by her special coach. While doing her exercise, a loud cracking sound came from her artificial legs. It had come off in a really bad way and blood was coming, but Kelly did not mind. As she put her leg back, she continued till she was tired. Hannah was really proud to have such a hardworking friend who was still preparing for a big day despite of all the things she has gone through so far. Many people used to taunt her and tell her that she would never be able to win the championship as she had artificial legs, but that did not stop her. Because as you can see, normal people, they will never stop at doing what they can. Their favorite things, they will never leave, no matter how hurt they are. The next day, Kelly again had a practice, and this time it was running practice, and her special coach was getting ready to say go. Till then, Kelly took a position and waited for her coach to blow his whistle. As her coach blew the whistle, she just ran the whole 300-meter track in just a few seconds. Her coach was really proud of her. According to him, she was like a female version of Usain Bolt. Even Kelly herself was so happy she started jumping up and down in happiness. Seeing all the hard work that Kelly had put in, even Hannah was engrossed for the big day. Every day Kelly and Hannah would practice running in just a few minutes, few seconds. When the coach saw both of them on the was really proud of them as he understood that they both were determined to achieve their future goals. The coach also complimented them and said that they were going to surely win the championship. So that's how the story goes, and there's more, but I guess you get an idea that despite the challenges, Kelly never gave up. So, no matter what happens in life, you should still go ahead and start leaving opportunities behind as they come once in a lifetime. So, that was that. I hope you all enjoyed and learned something new today. And I hope to see you guys next week. Bye, guys.